Hey, welcome to Baseballisms. This is Joe, and today we are fortunate enough to be in the presence of celebrity. First of all, multi-instrumentalist, vocalist for the Steel String Sessions, and
it's a
band that we'll plug and give you a link to, Lisa Jacoby. However, your claim to fame in terms of baseballisms happens to come some other way.
I'm legitimate in an entertainment.
So tell us how now especially somebody in Atlanta might know who you are.
In the roaring 80s of baseball, so we have to go way, way back. But that was the great days of baseball.
Right.
You know, when everything was, you know, just kind of goofy and fun, and I was one of the mascots for the Atlanta Braves baseball team, the major league team. I was, and don't laugh, Princess Poc-a-homa.
That's right, you're Princess Poc-a-homa, who's the compadre of
Chief Noc-a-homa.
Right.
And this was back in the days when Princess Poc-a-homa, that was a nice name to have.
Right. No connotations.
No connotations. No, but it really does stay with me because all my friends and folks that know me love that one piece of trivia to be able to bring up at cocktail parties, and it was great.
Right, because who could say that they were once Princess Poc-a-homa
and danced on the mound
Right.
at the old stadium in Atlanta.
Right. How did you end up becoming Princess Poc-a-homa?
It was my dad's idea. It was a quest for free baseball tickets. We used to, well, as a little girl, Daddy and I, the thing that we liked to do was in the afternoons in the summertime, we would get out our lawn chairs and put them in the front yard of the house, not the backyard, and turn on the transistor radio to WSB radio and listen to the Braves baseball game as it was broadcast by Ernie Johnson and Milo Hamilton.
Right.
And he would drink a Miller High Life and I would drink a knee-high grape soda pop, and we would sit there, and because we didn't have a very big budget in our family, but we that was our entertainment, listening to baseball together.
Envision the game going on in front of you.
I knew everybody. I mean, I was just a youngster, but I knew everybody. But we did this for years, and then in the summer of after graduating from high school, Chief Noc-a-homa announced that he was quitting, and he was the mascot for years for the Braves. He was quitting, and my daddy said, "Lisa, go down and apply for that job." Because
so there was no Princess Poc-a-homa before this.
No. It was a ploy.
All Chief Noc-a-homa.
It was all Chief Noc-a-homa all the way, and so we came up with this idea we came up with the name Princess Poc-a-homa and a funny little costume that was cute, and I went down and applied for the job, and it meant $10 a game and 2 pair of baseball tickets behind the plate because there were a lot of empty seats behind the plate.
Right, a lot of folks ended up behind the plate.
That's right.
Games.
Yeah, it was great.
Right. So you were the marketing force behind the whole thing. You went in and sold the Braves brass on.
Yeah, sold the Braves brass on. Say that 3 times real fast, and then they immediately latched onto it, and made it their own.
Exactly.
And then Chief Noc-a-homa didn't know he'd be replaced so quick, and he came back.
This is my gig.
That's right. So I had to go into playing second fiddle.
So now, what do you think about it, like stadium entertainment now, in terms of what it was then?
I can't afford to go to a baseball game, so I really don't know what's going on. No, you know what I like to do?
Exploding scoreboards.
Is that what's going on? It's expensive. That's why they have to pay. They would cut all that stuff out. I think it would be
the traditional Poc-a-homa.
Get back to the basics. Hot dogs with nothing on it. One kind of hot dog, a wiener. Leave it at that. But we really do. We go to the Chattanooga, to the minor league games. I love minor league baseball. That's where you right now can go back to how baseball should be. Right.
To go back to the Poc-a-homa, how does it relate to your dad and his excitement about the game? And
are you kidding?
Where it went from there?
Yeah, your dad. I mean, your dad not only is getting to go to games regularly, but bought bragging rights for all your buds.
Right. Any specific moments that stick in your head that you could think of in terms of interaction with a player?
Oh, well, Hank Aaron was always around. That right there, that is the gold standard. And be around a gentleman like him, that was fantastic. Phil Necro. And his brother. I mean, that was just golly. Look back, Johnny Bench and Pete Rose. I actually
even the visiting players.
Even the visiting players. They were all really good. I traveled to Cincinnati with the team for a series we had up there, and went out to dinner with all the buds to Johnny Bench's restaurant that he had up there on the hill.
Yeah.
You know, just getting to meet the president, Jimmy Carter, and Rosalind.
Right.
You know, they were always Ted Turner when he came. You know, he was on the scene.
Yeah.
God, think about it.
I know. Yeah. So how did Princess Poc-a-homa ride off into the sunset?
Well, Chief Noc-a-homa didn't like Princess Poc-a-homa overshadowing, which sort of was happening. And so coming back for his contract the next year when he came back, he said, you know, I really think I'd like to be the only mascot. And so it was short, it was sweet. It launched me into other things.
Sure.
And it was a great memory. And like I said, it gives all my friends to this day something to talk about at cocktail parties. Like, would you believe? Do you know what she used to do? So.
Exactly. Well, that's a great baseballism. We love it. And if you have a baseballism that you want to share with us, you know, please upload it to the site or email us at wisdom@baseballisms.com, and we'll look for yours to share as well. So, thank you.
You're welcome. See you later.
Mm-hmm.